So recently somebody had watched one of our videos and made a comment, and she said, "Why do discussions of spiritual growth make me feel so shy or uncomfortable?" It's a good question because that's what we want to address right now, because it's understandable that you might feel shy or uncomfortable having a spiritual conversation or even asking a spiritual question. But we're hoping that you can get past that.
It's really critical in making a quantum leap in your soulmate love. Even if you're dating, start now. So the reason we generally, and we've done so many years of teachings, and in our groups, people are reluctant to talk about these personal things. And we've discovered it's because we're not used to it, first of all, because what if we goof up? What if somebody laughs at us? What if our transparency comes out all fumbled and we can't seem to put it into words and we appear to be stupid? I mean, we just have so many ego issues about this. And this is about climbing over the ego and jumping into your true self, your soul self.
It's kind of funny because people say, "Oh yeah, I want my soulmate and I want soulmate love, uh, but I'm not comfortable with the soul part." So here's an exercise that is very meaningful. Think of your life starting from today, and let's just say for the next 5 years, you stay shy or awkward and don't ask soul questions of the person that you most love. How are you going to feel about yourself 5 years from now, and who will you be compared to, let's say you start asking even the simple questions like, well, what's going on in your heart? And you start getting more comfortable with that, even though you might fumble the ball a couple times. If you do that, if you open yourself, where will you be 5 years from now?
Wow.
And which you, are you going to really want to be in 5 years? The one who has stayed exactly the same, no progress, or the one who has opened up to the world of soulmate love?
The fact is, if you're not willing to take a chance, it's probably not going to happen, and things will remain beautiful and full of love, but not hit those big high marks that you're really looking for. We live for love. That's what everybody wants from the time we're babies all the way through life. We live for love. And to have more of it is the invitation we're offering to you today. And it's really simple. Scott's wonderful questions. What's going on in your heart right now? That's pretty easy. And answering it is fully, you have to get good at answering too, is fully, really taking your time and thinking, well, one thing that's going on in my heart, and here's another one, and here's another one. To really unpack it, because there's so much going on in each one of our hearts, and the more you reveal it, the more the person has opportunity to connect with you at the heart level.
And you'd be amazed how easy this is when you get used to it. I was in line picking up some medications at CVS the other day. And there you are just saying, well, what's your birth date and all this kind of stuff. And this young woman was helping me. And I just decided to say out of the blue, so what are you most passionate about? Which you think like, well, why would you ask that question when you're picking up your medications?
I'm a pharmacist.
And she answered instantly. She said, I'm passionate about music. And she went on to tell me what instruments she plays and how much that means to her. So
I haven't heard that.
Yeah. So this is what creates soulmate love so easily. But you don't have to do that with a stranger if you're not comfortable. I'm just showing you that once you're into soulmate communications, you can do it with anybody. But with somebody you know and love, start asking the simple questions that just bring to the surface so many things.
And it's not just about asking questions, it's about offering information about that individual and how you're seeing them in a light, in their light.
Yeah.
Such as, what I'd like to share with you right now is the top things I most love about you. Who doesn't want to hear that? And who doesn't have that in their heart to share? You know why you love someone. Have you told them? I mean, more than once? We talk about this all the time. We're constantly finding new things about each other we love about each other that we comment on. And we're both surprised. Scott commented to me this morning at breakfast about he's rereading my book about healing. And he was read several chapters last night, and he woke up this morning, he said, I want to really share with you. This is a powerful book. And he went on and on. He said, would you like to hear more? I'm going, yeah, I'd like to hear more. It's like I haven't heard that feedback in a long time, or that particular feedback. It meant the world to me. And we connected so deeply just at breakfast this morning.
Yeah. So I hope that you'll think of yourself as who you want to be 5 years from now, that open, soulful person who's both receiving soulmate love and giving it, versus staying shy for the next 5 years. We love you.
We do. Let us hear from you how you're doing. We give you all the encouragement and love in the world, and we want you to do this.
Yeah.
Make this step forward.
We think of you as being part of our soul pod.
We do.